Good morning, Cynthia. Welcome back. Did you have a good weekend? So we went to Jersey Ray's live stream um, Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. And we won. I think we won a sticker pack. And we won a coin from Clark's Cove also. So that was cool. Can never have enough stickers. Actually, I'm waiting for Tommy's to come too. I sent him a DM or whatever you want to call it. It used to be an IM, an instant message. Now it's a direct message, right? DM, direct message. And then you have the PM, which is the private message. But anywho, I sent him a message on Instagram because again, on his van life, and outdoors, I do not see his email listed. So I knew I had him on. I was pretty sure I had him on our Instagram account. So I went and checked, and yay, I can send him a message from that account, which I did. Oh, really? Well, Tripwire had his vault this morning, which he was featuring the coins that we sent him. A week ago, he did a mail call, and then he said he would feature the coins that we sent him on his vault the following Friday, which is this morning. And then he sent me a heads up saying that he was releasing that vault special, Team Clambake vault video Friday morning at 6:30. He had technical difficulties and there is no volume. There's no audio. So yeah, you could kind of see the coins, but you had no right. That's what I said, right? And he had, you couldn't hear a damn thing. And I think he featured other coins after ours because it was like, I'm guessing because you couldn't even lip read because he was focused on the coins. Which when we sent him the stickers and the coins, we had them listed as to what we sent them, the year, maybe even the mint. I'm not sure. Then he did another video saying that he's been getting a lot of notifications that video had no audio, no sound. So he's like, he apologized and said, if you want, I can redo it, yada, yada, yada. That's totally up to him. Like, if he was going to redo it, I think the most easiest way would do the voiceover. Like, watch your video, and as things are happening, you know what I mean? Like, you do the sound record if you're doing it from your laptop. So you play your video, and you have your sound thing going, and then you say what's happening. Then, instead of adding music to your video when you're editing, you can go to custom audio, and then you go through your soundbite freaking things, and you look for, like, say he titled it voiceover, Team Clambake voiceover. Then you could click on that. It says 3. Who's here? Good morning, NorCal. T.G.I.FAFA. Thanks for joining us. So again, trying to see which way I should sit here. Well, we can do that. I don't know. I just feel bad because I'm kind of like blocking the picture behind me, la la la, without giving it away. Good morning, Gary. Cynthia and I were just discussing Straight Up Metal Detecting's The Vault video this morning and Tripwire's technical difficulties. And like I said, he can either leave it how it is, but it kind of sucks because not it sucks. I don't mean it sucks. Because you don't know, you don't, even though he was right on the coins, not that I care. But who the fuck knows what a yin yang is or whatever, you know what I mean? But because he does all different kinds of coins, so we figured that he would like that. But again, he did like our stickers, the coins we gave him, our stickers, and then he showed more coins. So I'm taking it that those are more coins that he was showing, during his vault video. Unfortunately, there was no sound. I don't know. He said he did an apology video like a half an hour ago, and he said something about he's working on two videos at one time. So he must have had like two screens open. I don't know. Yeah, no audio. So you can see Trip talking, blah blah blah, and and it says the vault special vault with Team Claymate. But our stickers were shown. I'm like, we got an awesome plug. We got one of the, the people that are really watched lately, you know what I mean, doing us a huge favor. Well, not that we asked for it, but I mean, still doing us a huge favor. And you never know, we could get, a couple more subs from that. But unless you were running here at bed and understood what he was saying, Cynthia, send me your info, babe. I will send you one. Hello, Bill. Hello, Bartholomew. Welcome. Fire that editor. Yeah, he said it was some kind of app that he uses when he does, I guess, more than one, which that would be crazy. I mean, not knocking anybody for how they do their stuff, but just doing one at a time for me is it's not a quick thing, especially if you want to make yours. Yes, I do add some sound effects or visuals. I've toned down. I usually just do the little the glint, ting, ting with the bell sign when I hold or show whatever we find. I do that little sunburst, bing, because no one else does that. I mean, yes, they're dirty. They just came out of the ground, but I still have that little glint, bing, just to highlight what he just dug up. And I don't want to be like Meryl and go, and I don't mean to say overboard, but I'm all set with saying fucking unlocks Taco Bell for this and yada yada for that. Which, when we started our channel, my husband was kind of like using his phrase, which who knows, maybe he wants people, taquara, shit like that. I don't want to mimic people. I want us to be us, doing our own thing. So I said it during one of Meryl's things in the chats, and I went, we try not to say what Meryl says. And I don't know if that rubbed them the wrong way, but I meant like, we're not copycats. We're original. We do our own thing. Sorry, I'm just reading up on the chat. Oh, you hunted with Tommy? Oh, was that a while ago or just recently, Cynthia? I kind of missed a couple of Tommy's last streams because he does like these fucking fire pit things I don't know, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. That's usually when I'm going down for my second sleep. And then I sleep till I try to get up at 5:30 so I can be there for a few minutes before my husband goes to work. But sometimes it's hard. Like this morning when I didn't go to bed until I think it was 2:30. Like I had my first sleep, around 7:30, and then when I woke up, I think it was 11ish. No, it was slightly before 11. So I actually slept more than I normally do. And yeah, 10:30, something like that. And then I watched TV until 2:30, 2:45. Oh, nice, Cynthia. And then I got up to pee around 4 and crawled back into bed. And I'd never heard hubby get up, which he probably normally gets up around 4:30. But I'm sure I was snoring at that point. I bet. People don't think that metal detecting is any type of exercise, but I'll tell you right now, man, my neck and shoulders, like I'm always switching my machine after a little while, and I have a freaking lightweight one, okay? But yeah, my lower back, it all depends on how you're digging. Well, not really. I always sit down. I cannot stand for long periods of time and dig and bend and blah blah blah. So I sit on my butt and go to town that way. If I still have to dig a little more, then I take my shovel. It definitely, if you watch anybody that metal detects, I know now it's not just me. Yes, I'm worse than everybody else, breathing wise. But anybody that metal detects, you definitely hear the exertion. You know what I mean? And whether they're digging their plug, walking and swinging, it's a lot of work. Beach detecting, fucking Team Lynch. Wow, man. Because that's a lot of up and down, up and down. And, it's not just walking the soft sand, right? You have the soft sand area up until the high tide mark. Then it goes down. Well, it all depends on when you're there and how much wet sand you have. It all depends on if low tide is at peak low tide. Then you have like half a fucking mile of beach. Yeah, and my husband's like, nice way to get ticks and shit. No, because I tend to sit on yes, I sit in the path that we're on, or I check my stuff around me. You know what I mean? Like, just it. To me, I think you pick up more ticks walking through the grass, going under the pine trees because you're brushing shit. I think that's how I got the tick on the boob. Was not so much sitting down. I think because it must have went this way into the shirt or onto the shirt, and then you know what I mean. Because we strip when we get home, we check each other's out. The only difference was last time. Last time when we stripped, it was in the living room, and we were kind of. It was a living room, and I pulled my shirt off to say, "Hey, man, check my back," and yada yada yada. And I cupped. I had my shirt like this so that no one could, because the fucking window was open and we're doing it right broad daylight in the middle of the living room. So I think because I cupped like this, so no one out this way, in case they happen to be looking, saw this fat bitch in her living room disrobing. Yeah, that's scary enough. Never mind showing them my non-nipple boobs. But yeah, I had a tick in the crease of the cleave where it starts to go under. after I woke up from a nap. So it came from wherever it was hiding, and I let the dogs out to go pee while sticking, especially on thick grasses. Yeah. Sorry again, I'm just reading the. Thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate it. You guys don't even know how much it's truly appreciated that people stop in and say hi and spend a minute or two out of their day. Enjoy your Friday. I hope your day goes by super fast so that you have your weekend to enjoy. Now I understand why people in the um sorry. I actually put makeup on this morning and I'm like can barely. I mean, I don't me, I'm not a clown. I'm not me. Yeah, I did it for Halloween, but bye. Thank you, Gary. Like I told my husband, I've always been the mascara, eyeliner, and eyeshadow, and just a little bit of lipstick, but I don't like go to town, obviously. I don't really wear the the pancake clown base. I don't know. I was thinking about getting the airbrush shit, but I never leave my house anyways. And when I do leave my house, it's either the doctor's or metal detecting, and I sweat that shit off. So I don't want to look like fucking Tammy Faye on the fucking beach. Yeah, yeah, you can a man. You know what I mean? No. Oh shit. But yeah, I tried to I'm like, hey, it's a sunny day. The sun should be coming in my dining room, so I don't have to worry about light, but it really doesn't even look like I barely have. And again, I don't plaster it on, but I like to at least I was trying to go light-handed on the mascara so I didn't look like I had big dark rings under my lids or whatever. Because I already have a set of Samsonite there. I don't need a check mark too. I hear you. The funny thing is I worked in a foundry for a foundry. The one I worked in, we made aluminum casting things mainly for like government contracts, and I was on the maintenance team. Me too. I got hurt from my job because I was hired for maintenance. I started my job in 2006. There was three guys on the maintenance department, and then myself. Yes, I did a lot of custodial things, like I cleaned like 5 to 6 bathrooms every day, at least twice a day. Um, I took out every single person's garbage from every department, threw it in the dumpsters. I've swept out the foundry. Um, I had to stand in the foundry with the other guys when one of the Gaylord boxes wasn't put together or whatever, and it exploded, and we had waist deep or boob deep recycled, hot melted wax in these Gaylords because we would resell them, blah blah blah. So I had to use a fucking scraper and try to scrape that shit off the floor of the foundry. They had three ovens going that cooked the shells. Then they had 4 ovens that warm the shells before you pour the metal into them. Then they had the autoclave, which melts all the wax from everything, and something else that threw heat. Oh my god, I was fucking dying. Cynthia, my heart breaks for you, girl, woman, lady. best friend. Oh my goodness, Bill. At work? That doesn't sound like a good place. Yeah, I realized that when you work for somebody, you think they would look out for you. I worked at this place, the Foundry, okay? They didn't even have sick time. Can you believe that shit? You didn't get paid, you didn't have any paid time off or sick time. And we had like profit sharing and like quarterly or whatever bonuses. But your bonuses were based on attendance, was a big thing. Your job's performance, whatever. A lot of it was bullshit, obviously. But I worked there for 3 fucking years with perfect attendance. A fucking aluminum casting foundry, being a custodian, climbing ladders, a ladder up to the roof to change out the HVAC filters, to hose down the smokestack that was almost see-through because it was so hot. And I'm here with a garden hose trying to keep it cool so it wouldn't catch fire or whatever. I worked second shift from 2 p.m. to 12, but then I sat outside in my car until like 12:30 so that I could give my daughter a ride home because she worked there also. Hello, Robin and Melissa. Welcome. Cynthia raised my girls pretty much. I was, single mom. I had an on again, off again relationship with their dad because he was a dick, pretty much. But he was my first real love and the dad of my children. So I at the time would do anything to try to make things work so that they got both mom and dad under the same roof. But sometimes that's not a fucking good thing. Yay! I was just saying earlier that I went to Jersey Ray's Wednesday shenanigans, and did I win a sticker back? Sometimes when you're so busy writing, hey, hi, hey, to everybody that's in the stream, you kind of miss tidbits of what's being said. And she said her email was like on the bottom or something, and I'm telling you. But you said my email went through, so that hey. So one of them, I tried Jersey Ray Diggs at gmail.com and it came back undeliverable. And then I just tried Jersey Ray at gmail.com, thinking, maybe I'll just drop the Diggs. And that came back, not a problem, Cynthia. And that came back as undeliverable. So the fact that you said that she got my email, but I also posted my email during that live stream just to cover the bases. Good morning or good evening. I'm not sure exactly. Are you in Russia? And I apologize because I don't know. Stickers and a little silver token. Yes, that's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. So I was paying attention. I thought I saw you there, though, Bill. Actually, that was a good turnout. She had quite a few people in her stream. And unfortunately, I went to her stream and didn't make it to Park Rat Pat's, so I feel bad about that one too. But again, it's, when you're not stuck in a rut, but when you have kind of like a schedule and your body goes through every day. Like I said, I'm home all day. I watch TV all day. You think I would nap? No, not really. Only on the days where I'm either really, really burnt and bored. But I know I had a good time too. Oh, you were saying you had a blast at Pat's? Park Rat Pat's. Yeah. I laugh my balls off when I go there. Truthfully though, like I said, my body was kind of not into it, and I look like hell. So I really didn't want, there's a difference when you are at other people's live streams and all they can see is you're typing. But at the Zoom meeting, you get to see the people. Unless I could join and say no video and just have the audio. Oh, at the live stream with Rachel. Yep. Ooh, for a minute, I thought somebody was coming to my yard. It's the neighbor. Last time I went to Park Rat Pat's, Zoom, I was the only chick there. Not that I mind, because I worked with men my whole life. I can hold my own. I can make a guy blush by some of the shit I say. But like I said, I know none of you believe that I was shy wallflower back in the day, and now I'm probably the most vocal in my family of siblings. But again, when you try to sugarcoat shit and you're always, man, you not so much beat around the bush, but you don't want to come out and say something and then hurt somebody's feelings and but when you beat them around the bush, some people can't take a fucking hint for shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes my husband's like that, so I have to be kind of blunt. But again, it's on how you say it and being respectful of the person or whatever. But oh, right. I forgot who came up with that. Cynthia, was that you or was that Mama? The padded cell gang. They were talking about straitjackets and what color you would want. And Brenda, right, I think I said purple with sparkles or whatever. So we were like tailoring our fucking straitjackets. And that's when Brenda said, we're the freaking padded cell gang. And I was like, I love that. So it's Brunch with Bean featuring the padded cell gang. Because again, I don't like to reuse people's you know what I mean? Like, people make their own channel and they think of the stuff that they are, like the covers with the members, prospects, and pledges, right? The bike gang, it's the cover. I thought that was awesome. So, and again, Meryl with the fun club. You know what I mean? I wanna have that rapport with people without anyone thinking that we're copying them. We're trying to be original, trying to stay true to us. Yellow with pink polka dots. Yeah, there you go, Bill. Wait, didn't Brenda say she was a seamstress? The closest thing I have to a straitjacket is when I got my reduction 2 years ago, and they put this vest thing on with just Velcro shit and all, yeah. I've had some fucking surgeries. I've had both hips replaced. I've had the reduction. And a matching hat. There's Bren. Good morning. Mama's gone detecting. Let me just tell you right now, my sides, because the guy, thank you God, not only did he do a reduction, but he did lipo, I guess, on the side, so you get rid of that side fat. But let me just tell you, that was the most pain I think that, I mean, I've had all my teeth pulled with only Novocaine. Which, after you get through the first one, that that one that goes all the fucking way in the roof of your mouth, I swear to God, I was pushing on this dentist's arm because, like, A, how long is the needle? B, you are now into my eye fucking cavity, okay? Like, holy shit. I didn't cry, but yes, did I drop a tear? You're fucking right, I dropped a tear. But my breast surgery recovery was, I think, the most pain I could say. And I really think that that's from the area that they liposuck, but they're not gentle in any way. I mean, somebody's using a vacuum cleaner, but they're stabbing you with it with that hose at the same time. Fuck that. Why can't you remove it like skinning a deer? You know what I mean? Like, I would love my belly to be cut across the bikini line, flip down, take that fat, zip, give it the Indian treatment, cut that motherfucker right out, and put it back together again. But that's just me. I think I shared a little too much in that rant. But yeah, yes, the straight jacket for the breast reduction. And then again, if you caught the thing about the no nipple thing, he wants attention. When you have a reduction, you have different options for your nipples, whether it's the keyhole, which keeps them attached and they flop down or whatever, and then they bring everything together, or the lollipop, which is like this in a seam. And then they have the whole exercise it. I've had a problem with mine since way back in the day when I tried breastfeeding my first child, and that didn't end up working out well. Yeah. Oh my God, Cynthia. Yeah, I definitely I get to get on that mindset that chocolate is like codeine to me and that it can kill me. You know what I mean? I need to get on that mindset so when my husband comes home with funny bones and the Hershey's miniature fucking bag and chocolate Pop Tarts, like I said, I don't know if he's gonna have something for me, if he has plans for me or what, but I gotta lose some weight. Man bag. Should go with that. Holy crap. I think maybe a matching billfold wallet. Oh my god, I'm laughing. He will get, yeah, he'll give you the stink eye. Shot dissolves. What? Yeah. Well, I heard that fucking being big breasted is like having built in airbags, but I bet you any money I would sink to somebody's bottom of their fucking pool if I didn't know how to tread water. So, yeah, anywho, back to that. Nursing kind of fucked that up and yada, yada, yada. And at one point in my life, I had an inverted nipple from having a breast infection or whatever abscess. Thank you. From breast milk. One of the worst things you ever could imagine. But anywho, so I never had, like, I walked around with like one normal nipple when it's cold, bing, and the other one kind of like is a smiley face. I don't fucking know. It only had like half a ridge. It's like a crescent moon. So I thought it would be the best if, since they didn't work that great anyways, and I have like hypersensitive sensitivity, so like if my husband touches me, I'm always like, like, so I could care less. Fucking take them. So we agreed that we would do the donut hole or whatever the fuck you call it, and they remove that and throw them on ice. Remove all your junk, yada yada. When they put it back together, they freaking grab your nip, slap it back on, and then sew it all together like a fucking button in a pillow. Which is all fine and dandy if your skin survives, or whatever you want to call it. Like, yeah, my shit was on ice, but I had to go back for, I don't know, I want to say like 4 weeks or whatever to be rechecked, yada yada, see how things were progressing. And those cuticle, they call them cuticle clippers that are like, I don't know if I can do it, they're curved. They're not like nail clippers that are flat like you get, or beveled. They're beveled, but in a fuck way on the bottom part. But yeah, it's like, anywho, they use those to cut away the yellow, whitish, like when your skin gets wet. Yeah. So they whittled away. So now I have like leopard print, if you could consider that. Yeah, I have. That's why I say I have none. I don't have any more areola, Oreos. Yeah, it's fucked up, but whatever. I'm 57. I'm not going to be holding any wet t-shirt contests or anything like that. So it is what it is. I get rid of the weight, 38 fucking double or triple D all my life. But I did that as a trying to save having to have my shoulder replaced, which I was told like 2.5 years ago needs to happen because I have a geode in the big bone. Yeah, but now it looks like somebody went and then put it back. I have crushed Oreos that go in them fucking McFlurry. Yep. Oh, wait. I saw something. Wait. Handbags. Who's climbing a tree? Okay. Which way am I going? Let me go this way. Is there anything on this? No. Okay. So we got Shane is in a little cove that he's gonna need a hand to get out. We have the bear is climbing the tree. We have the person that was standing over here last week. She's over here, and now she's like Mary had a little lamb, which you can't see. I just don't want to hit end broadcast. Do you see the sheeps? Lammies? Because believe it or not, sometimes I forget. Remember how I said every day is Friday? Yeah. I'm like, fuck. I have my stream. Not so much fuck I have my stream, but shit, I didn't make anything to put in the picture, the Where's Waldo type thing or whatever it is that we have going on here. Hi, Plugs for Days. Welcome. Yeah. Yeah, I keep saying I'm half bionic. But not really, because I got double hip replacements, but I'm not supposed to run, but I just say, do you see me sprinting? No. Sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na. Not so much. What's going on with you? We were just looking at my picture to see the stuff that was added. I am so French. I'm still trying to figure out where I should put my ass. Let's see if I do it like that. We're off. Whatever. T.G.I.FAFA. Yeah, I get rid of the freaking weight that I've been carrying on my shoulders for my whole life, and it swapped out with belly fat. Like, fucking hello. There is no happy medium in my life. Like, what the fuck? You have a steel rod in your left leg from the knee to the ankle. Wow. Did you break a bone? Sorry, I don't know if you. Yeah, no, mine ain't water. Mine is that subcutaneous fucking yellow blubber. Yeah. Bean blubber. That's what I got. Don't call me blubber bean. Isn't there some kind of fighter named that Butterbean? Yeah. And he was overweight too, so I don't want to be blubber bean. Oh my god. Spiral fracture. Wow. Because I know, like, spiral fractures, anyways, with arms are usually a sign of some type of abuse, like a pull. Children that get the spiral fractures are usually from something like that. Yeah, I wish it was as simple as peeing. Well, they say losing weight. you kind of do, you pee more, because it burns down your fat or whatever. But oh my God, Mama, tell me your child is okay. Again, not crying. Oh, by the way, Melissa, congratulations on the double win. On who the fuck was it? Park Rat Pat. There you go. Damn straight. Did you name him Mark? Skidmark? Sorry. That was bad. Shut up, mean. Yeah. No, I think that's awesome. And you know what I think is cool is that he lets that be like that, as opposed to the time that we won like 3 times in a row on Liz's fucking stream, and she made us feel like because she kept saying, if I fucking see Team Clan Mixed name come up one more time, I'm gonna lose it. Bitch, we just come to your stream, which we've pulled away from quite a bit, you know what I mean? And I'm sorry, but I do jump in every once in a while, not as much as we did before, but making somebody that wins feel like a piece of fucking shit. I'm sorry your bender wasn't performing, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, because before we won 3 times in a row, some dude won twice in a row before us. So I really think it's whatever she was using for the choosing, you know what I mean? Hello, Pins and Fines. Thank you for joining us. Oh, sorry, as I scroll. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? Shady boop ba ba. I never shared this with you guys. I'm going to do it now since I have a bunch of people here, okay? This is my new intro that I never play because Bye, Cynthia. Love you. Thanks for showing up as usual. There you go. Wait, I should just get this right the hell off so I don't accidentally start it again. Remove from the studio. There we go. So yeah, that was the newer intro. I think I played it last time. Not everybody was here at the time. I had one before that, but one of our Treasure Fam members told me that he thought it was too long for a morning stream. How the fuck can an intro be too long? But anywho, I acted on it and I edited that one so it was shorter. And then I showed Hubby it, and Hubby was like, what do you sit there and smoke a bong all fucking morning? And I'm like, what? He says, because your intro pretty much is all about fucking burning one and puffing and this and that. I said, not all of it, but that is part of my fucking morning stream. So I tailored that one down to what I just showed you. I took mainly all the smoking out except for one scene that says wake and bake and another one that has some kind of smoking in it. But for the most part, smoke them if you got them. It says, yeah. But again, that's just saying it. It's not showing it. But it's, I figured I'd tail it down to laughing, having fun, eating, because that's what brunch is supposed to be. But then when I looked up shit for brunch, it has more to do with drinking. And we smoke. We don't hardly ever drink. I can't even tell you the last time I had to drink. Actually, the funny thing is I made dinner a few days ago, and it was one of them, fucking Bertulli's or whatever, Farfel, whatever, had spinach and a white sauce with the bow tie pasta and chicken. Oh no, we've had that a million times. I made it the other day and picked I don't know why, but it tastes like beer. I'm like, beer? Sorry. And after he said that, after like another bite or two, to me, it had that sherry kind of feel. Like, you ever have clam chowder without sherry, and then you have clam chowder where people put sherry in it? There's a difference. That was after, because I kind of laughed, like, how the fuck do you get beer from, I don't even know what you call it. You know what I mean? It's a white sauce. It's not so much Alfredo, but but again, after a bite or two, it was like, then I got that sherry kind of taste. So yeah, we both ended up throwing our shit out. Like, what the fuck? I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I hate when they change up on stuff, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, taint. Are we gonna die now? Did somebody just, pull like a Tylenol prank and injected something through the bag? And we're the lucky recipients of that. So I'm not saying I have never drank. I just, like, if somebody asked me if I wanted to drink, I would probably say, if it was a mixed drink, like a Cooler Sombrero, nice and easy. Only one alcohol, you don't even need two. That would be a White Russian. Or beer. I used to drink beer. I used to drink Michelob Light back in the day. I've had Molson Golden. I've had Heineken. But the two that I drank the most, I would say, would be the Michelob product. We're talking 80s, early 80s. That's when wine coolers, Bartles and James was big too, which you only get a 4-pack of, but after 2 of them, like, could anybody ever finish a 4-pack of wine coolers? After 2, you get that, sorry. Bye, Bill. Wait, let me make sure. Oh, we'll probably still be here. Beep bop beep boop. What's the weather where you're at, Clark's Cove? Robert and Melissa, I should say. Is it in the 40s? Sun Country. No. But we used to have Purple Passion in a Purple Passion made with Everclear. It looked like fucking a 2-liter bottle of grape soda. I'm not even joking. That stuff was yummy too. I'm not a big strong alcohol taste. Hence the cooler sombrero. I used to drink vodka with orange juice, Kool-Aid, Hawaiian punch. Vodka is very versatile. You can mix it with anything, I think. Sunny D. Sunny in 60s. Nice. I was going to say something like that, but I figured you guys would be like, no, it ain't that warm. But, yep, okay. I'd take 60s. I think we're looking at a balmy. I think it's less than 30. I don't have it on my phone. I took it off the front of the face of my phone. Yeah, so it only shows the day and time. It's cold. It's windy, man. I can hear the shit and see the stuff blowing around big time. The sun was out, not so much now. So it's gonna be cloudy. Boone's Farm. Who hasn't drank or began their drinking with Boone's Farm strawberry? Yum. That and I don't think I've ever bought it, but other people used to drink like the Mad Dog 2020. I remember one time I was experimenting. Not that my parents had a lot of liquor in the house, because my dad was a smoker, not a big drinker, but he at one time was a bartender. But if anything, he would have like, I don't know, Seagram's 7 or something like that. And he had this bottle. It said slow gin. I couldn't even tell you who the fuck made it. Okay. But I'm like, what's this? It kind of it was dry. It was red. Was it red? It was dry. If memory serves me, which it usually does. I ended up, how did I don't even know why, but fucking bean, I must have been baked even back then. I remember mixing it with salad dressing and eating a humongous fucking salad with it. And I drank a couple of shots, I think. And then I went to CCD. And that's not Clark's Code Detecting for you. That would be awesome if I did, but I went to Catholic or catechism classes or whatever the fuck it was. Wrecked. One of the fucking few times beans actually. I used to drink beer, but I stopped because I never got to that point where that, okay, this is enough. Drink anymore, you're gonna hurl, you know what I mean? And I spent one too many times around the freaking corner puking my guts out because I had one too many beers and headband falling off your head or your sunglasses, falling into your yak. Sorry, your yank. No. And again, I like to be in control. I like to be in control of me and my choices. And I don't lose control with smoking. And I make fairly good choices. You know what I mean? I always think of, I've always thought of what would be the consequences. You know what I mean? If I reacted poorly this way, who's going to be watching my children while my ass is in jail and stuff like that? You know what I mean? So and it's like, is it worth it? Is it worth the outcome for doing that? So sometimes, life is life and I'm human, and have I made poor choices every once in a while in my past? Yes. But that's what mistakes are for. They're to learn from and hopefully not to keep repeating. Sun country. Is that the stuff that was in the... No, Yeah. Was that the stuff that was in like a yellow and white brick, like we'll say 6-pack, and it had like the sunburst coming up, white and yellow and blue, maybe? I know, you said that a while back, but I'm just rereading it again. How's your cigar bill? You back yet? Robin and Melissa are again, you don't have to answer this. Are you both retired? I hate the fact that I feel like I'm yelling. I'm sorry, I have to work on that. Well, I know you said Melissa does I think she cares for people, right? She has an elderly person she takes care of or goes to visit and uh, so they're down to two. Who do I still have with me? Mailman. Mail carrier. Oh, hi, Mama. Okay, you're with me. That's good. Like I said, the little eyeball in the sky over here changes every once in a while. Says the total and stuff. Um, Sorry, repouring more coffee into my chili cup mug. I really did that better this time. I only dribbled, slightly dribbled. Uh, it's not me, anyways. It's stupid. I've had this teapot thing forever, and it's been mainly just something I look at my hutch every once in a while. I use it. Good morning, Lady Brave, and welcome. Thanks for stopping in on this wonderful Friday. Are the clocks still here? I was wondering, I was going to ask them if they were going to be doing their Friday night streams, or if they're still having problems with their internet workings. I thought it was awesome that they didn't have any problems the other night when they were on Jersey Ray Diggs' Wednesday shenanigans. That was good. That was awesome that they had no problems and they didn't keep winking in and out. Actually, they had a very strong signal that night, so that was awesome. What's going on, Lady Braven? How you doing? Sorry, smoking. Oh my goodness. It's funny, I kind of lost my train of thought. Trying to wake up. 3 cups of coffee. Yeah, I'm about 3 or 4 cups of coffee in myself. I slept in today. I actually didn't roll out of bed until like 7, which that's not like me. But having broken sleep really does make a difference. But I can't even picture. I don't even know what it's like to fucking sleep for 6 to 8 hours in one whack. I was gonna wake up. Either I wake up to pee. Number one is I think the majority of I could piss like 4 times over the night, but that's because I drink out of a mug like this all day long. Anybody watch any cool programs or movies lately? Things have been good. And I don't, no pressure. I thank everybody for stopping in. You know what I mean? No one has to stay here for the entire length of my stream. Cry doesn't sound familiar. What channel or who puts it out? Is it on a paid program like HBO or HBO Max or Peacock or Netflix? Yeah, doesn't it suck? Waking up. It's like that's what I think that's what they mean about sleeping like a baby, really. I slept like shit. I tossed and turned, fucking woke up, cried and pissed. If you slept like a log, then you know you were dead, tired, kids. Nothing happens there. Oh, I hear you, Brenda. I don't have. If I were to plug in my lights up here, then I would say that I have lights, and I have one strand of the multicolored little bulbs on my front porch that I really should start plugging in because it's after Thanksgiving. But do we have a tree? No. Have we had a tree in the last? I don't even know how many years. No. One year did the closet door over here. They're like double sliders built in, and I took one of my string of lights and I just did a rough Christmas tree design. Yeah. And I hung a couple of those little cheap metallic looking string. They're made from thread. They're like red and silver or whatever, and white. Those balls. Just hung them up on the lighted Christmas tree. Young Guns. Yeah, I haven't seen that one in a while. I rented. I can't even remember. I can't even tell you the name of what the name of the movie. Jungle Hunt with The Rock and I just had her name. The chick from The Quiet Place and the Devil Wears Prada. She was the secretary or whatever, blah, 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 the assistant that right there training the new one. Ooh, nice, mama. Good luck with that. I bet you make a killing. All the series that I've been watching have because I've been binge watching within like 4 days or whatever. There, that season is like done. I'm waiting for Good Girls to come back on. Waiting for The Witcher to restart. Um, I just plow through these fucking things. I have been watching actually on Netflix, which is weird because same names, kind of, sorta, but way different. Is I've been watching Dynasty, but not like the old Dynasty from back in the day with, well, it was Blake Carrington. But the guy from Charlie's Angels. This is a whole new cast, a whole new up and whatever dynasty. So I've been binge watching on that. I think it said they had like 4 to 6 seasons, and I'm like, when the fuck did this come out? I started the new Dexter, Dark Blood or whatever the fuck it's called. See, I never know what to fucking charge. You know what I mean? I know you're supposed to, do the cost of materials and your labor and that's, I guess, the hardest part is what you should be paying yourself for. You know what I mean? Your time. Because I always, not second guess myself, but you always kind of go, oof, just, I don't think somebody's going to want to pay. Oh, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing with my t-shirts. I haven't really sold any. They are either made for people for like treasure hunting with Swifty, and I did a t-shirt swap. So I have one of his shirts and he has one of mine. The only difference is mine is made to his specifics, you know what I mean? Instead of a white t-shirt, it's a black t-shirt. So that was my first time doing a reverse clams, crustaceans. But it was fun. But you know what I mean? I not to say I'm afraid, but I feel like saying $20 for my t-shirt, people would be like, yeah, no. So, right, exactly. Hey, hubby's here. Our name came up and it said and hand painted. Shh, what you doing? Hi, Bubba's. I'm like, wait, I didn't write that. Right? You're here, right? Clam? Yes, there you go. Hey, babes. Yes. Oh, I know you are now after I read all the 4 things. Hi, Teddy C. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. Oop, there we are. Mm. Wow, baby, blew my mind. All of a sudden, I'm like, oh my God, I thought the spirit took a hold of my keyboard. I'm like, where did that come from? I haven't written anything yet. What the fuck time is it? Are you on lunch? Not that I care. 11:14. It's Friday. That's a mind blower, babe. I never expected that. Like I said, I haven't typed anything. You're working hard. Me too. You do. You do a good job. You take care of your peeps. Let us know when. Right, babe? Teddy said let's do a get together on the beach this winter. We're game. We just gotta know when, because we're like early morning peeps for the most part. Then again, in the wintertime, we don't have to worry about the sun being too hot and, yada yada. But it's all about the tide at that point. Because, right? Because you gotta dig in the wet during the wintertime. Because for the most part, it depends on how cold it is. But the loose sand turns into fucking not so loose. It's like walking on concrete. I made the mistake of trying to kick a clam a couple of years ago, and I thought I broke my big toe. Like, note to self. Like, wow, that was like, it really looked like it was just sitting on top of the beach, but it was definitely part of. Um, I'm having a slight brain freeze, and I apologize for that. Well, where are you located, Teddy? Because it says New England outdoors. So. Too much iron in the sand here. All right, babe, don't forget to get something for sup. Massachusetts. Sweet. Yeah, 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 Teddy. Oh, no, yeah. Just get the pork loin, right? We got the Chinese food from last night, leftovers. Getcha. Love it. See you in a couple of 4 hours or so. Wow. 45 minutes to Hampton. Okay. Later, babes. Wow. Cray cray. Yeah, we can do Hampton. We can do Salisbury. We've been doing up by like Salisbury Beach Reservation, but I don't know if we can get to it now that you can only go. Well, yeah, you can go up that street by where people's houses are, but it only goes so far and it stops. But we can hit the dune there, I think, and then go south somewhat. But yeah, that sounds cool. And then, who is it? The New Hampshire Beach Metal Detector, Mike. He recently moved to Hampton, so now he can just walk up his road right to the freaking sand, right? Yeah, we'll have to like look at the news and see what the weather forecast is, because it's always nice to do it on a. I know we're talking winter, but they do still have fairly calm days as opposed to blizzards. But yeah, I mean, we'll dress for uh, beach attire, winter beach attire. Yeah, he goes stir crazy. So, but the funny thing is recently we're like, shit, do we really want to go out? It's kind of burr. But I mean, we went out Thanksgiving, shit like that. So it's not like we haven't been out. And we went out last year and we dug all through winter. We did a couple of woodland hunts with. We did at least one with Stan and Johnny. Yep, that red one. because I can move better in the red parka as opposed to my long Jackie O freaking long pea coat. Um, because that like even sitting in the car, I can't wear it in the car because I'm sitting on the lower part of it. So, you can't raise your arm, so unless you're just going to be standing there like watching something outside in the cold weather, or I don't even know, in the fall before fucking winter. Because I like the jacket, but um I don't like sitting on, and it's not one that you can really like yank up. You know what I mean? Because it has that structure to it. But the red jacket definitely winter. What is it, temperature wise for you? It's a waist jacket, so you can wear two pairs of pants, and I can still move. But I still overheat with that one too. Oh, you know what? He's been talking about that. Because he hasn't been in a couple of years. And I told him that maybe because we don't own a sled and blah blah blah, that could be another option this winter, is doing ice fishing. I just gotta get the balls to go out on the fucking. But I think I'm going to. I really think I'm going to give it a go. Hello, Practical Ken. Good morning, and thank you for joining the stream. But yeah, you want to do that? My husband will be gung ho about that. I don't even know where it is. It might be in the shed. I think he's got one of those easy construct bob houses that he pulls it on a sled, and he's got the auger and whatever. Hey Bill, how was that cigar? So yeah, he dipped back out because he's at work, and I was really shocked that he just, like I said, all of a sudden our name shows up, and I didn't type a fucking. I'm like, whoa, how did that happen? I think I have a virus. But not me. I think my computer has a virus. But no, I don't have a virus. I have a hubby. First time since I don't even need. I forget what this is. My 10th morning stream, brunch with Bean. It's the first one in December, which is awesome because I got like this heads up that I was approaching my limit to my StreamYard free streaming. I had like, I don't know, four hours left or something. I'm like, yeah, like I have that to worry about. It's Friday, Bill. You can be duh. That's it. This is it's free for all, really, with respect for all, free for all. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Again, we're us. I don't mean to like flaunt it, like me, you know. But anybody knows us. Just we like to smoke, yada yada. I smoke during my stream. You might see me take a puff here and there. I try not to, but now that I just brought it up, I'm gonna, because it's like a cigarette where you can go whatever for how long without a butt, but somebody else puts a butt to their mouth, and you're gonna be like, oh, hey, I want one of those. Um, Typing with your nose. Hi, Jeffson Sessions. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. For those of you that are new, Let me see. Which way do I go again? The picture behind me, every brunch. I dropped my yoink. Every you can check this out, but every stream we add a little something something to this picture, and I bring my laptop close so you guys can see once somebody guesses or notices a difference in the picture. So I haven't done um I haven't done any duck races or anything like that yet, but so we got this is a guy in a kayak, but we call it Shane. The newest thing is a girl, and it's like Mary had a little lamb. It's a chicken, some lammies. This would be the newest addition. Would be the lambs. We have a bear climbing a tree. At one point he was over here. Shane was in the big part of the stream, brook, river, whatever you want to call it. Baby! Hi, babe. I love you. Good morning, baby girl. Wow, you just missed pick. Hi, babe. I miss your face. Yes. Yes, Brenda. This is my youngest one. Katie, babe. My oldest is Chantel. And then Katie is my mini me. I love you. No way. No way. Yeah, you just missed pick. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare anybody there. Yeah. I kind of like, you know who I remind me of when I do that? Yo, Ernest, it's me, Vern. I don't know why I do that. I don't know why hey, like you can't see me from where I am. It must be the French in me. Figures what? That you mispicked? He just blew my mind. I'm sitting here chit chatting with my buddies, and all of a sudden it said Team Cranbake, blah blah blah, said something. I'm like, I didn't type anything. Why is my fucking computer all of a sudden writing shit? And then I was like, wow, babe, is that you? Yeah. Sneaky, sneaky. Not sneaky. I thought that was cool actually, but yeah. Like I said, you guys just missed each other on the revolving door. So how's everybody doing? Having a good Friday? The newest joiners. Practical Ken, what are you LOL oh my godding? The picture? The things we add to the picture. Yeah, we like to have a good time here. I try to say that it's, it's random. I don't have any structure at all to my stream. I just show up and hope other people come on by and we'll talk and shoot the shit about anything. Oh. Beavis and Butthead. Aw, I'm glad you clicked it. Unfortunately, this isn't music hour, but you don't want to hear me. You know I suck at singing. That's why I hum. But you know what? Kind of funny. You know what I heard the other day? The song that I usually send to you from Stevie Wonder. I just called to say I love you. You know how I am with songs when they come up and shit. I'm like that, and something else came up, and it was like, oh, I was in the car the other day, and Mariah Carey's um, song came on that you guys all sang when you were little girls. You and your three cousins and your sister. Do 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 da. Do 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 da. Remember that? Cockroaches. The dog, the cats are like this. Meow. Come on, it can't be worse than cats in heat. Holy shit. I remember the first time I heard that noise. For real, I thought somebody left their baby in a field somewhere. I thought I was hearing a crying baby. Aw. I love you, babes. And you know what else trips me out? I can't see an advertisement for like a Dr. Seuss fucking ABC book without automatically in my head going big A, little A, what begins with A? Aunt Annie's alligator or something like that. Because you guys each had a page. Remember that? Always be my baby. That's the song. That's the song. Yep. Cats and he the punk band. Could be. What was that? Stray Cats? Wasn't Stray Cats? Stray Cat Strut. Something on it. Yeah, Stray Cat Strut. That was a song or a band. I actually like that song. That is my that book on the communist list. Which book? Did I lose something? Did I miss something? Hi, Shane. Good morning. I'm cheering you right now with my mug of Joe. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Katie, I don't know if I told you or if it was the last time that Shani was here. Shane has a channel name and it's titled See It My Way 1. This gentleman is amazing because he's blind and he metal detects and fishes from his kayak and is amazing. He's got an amazing channel. But I was saying that because he's right here in my picture down here in the cove. Shane, I have a big I think it's called a sofa painting because it's so fucking big. Getting ready to make lunch. Yummy. I think I'm going to sneak a little bit of my lo mein. I got to save it for tell me, Brandon, about how you always sing. You did? You sang Lovely Lady Dressed in Blue, Katie? Oh my God. That's awesome. Yeah, I get a picture behind me, and I've stuck with tape little cutouts of pictures, and I made a hand drawn a a guy in a kayak, and I put him on the stream, and I just folded his head, and I told everybody on the stream that that was Shane, and I didn't know um, if I should just add a new thing every stream or what, but we decided to keep all the things that I added to it and just keep going. Good morning, Mark Thomas. So now we got Shane in the kayak. We have, I lost my girl. I lost Mary and the Lannies. So she must be behind me on the pillow somewhere. Oh, well, no, that's the cabin. So I lost the cabin somewhere too. We'll add that on another day. So yeah, we got the bear that used to be over here is now climbing a tree. I did have a chick standing right here. She was over here too at one point. So I made her be next to the sheep, and I don't know where she went now. So Mary took off and left her sheep. uh, Bill, what's cool? Brain freeze. I don't know. Oh, a hand drawing of Shane or the guy in the kayak. Ooh, I have 7 people in my stream in my house. Of course you do. You have a mind like your mother, or a memory like your mother. That's awesome, babe. I'm so glad that you remember and that you actually like it means stuff. Good morning, Digger Dan King Clad. Yeah, that's what we're doing, Lady Brave, and we decided to just like leave the shit there and just keep adding it. Hello, vehicles. Good morning. Welcome. It's different, you know what I mean? Like people have the duck races and all the other whatever stuff happening in their streams, and we are off the wall crazy. So yeah, we started to do not quite pin the tail on the donkey, but it's find the shit in Bean's fucking painting. Find what's changed and what's different in Bean's painting. Oh, thank you all so much for joining this morning, for coming in and saying hi, regardless of whether stay the entire um, time. We're looking at what, a little over an hour and a half, which blows my mind that I've actually had a couple of 2-hour streams late in the past, which is yay, because I'm bored shitless. So this is like you guys are all sitting around my table. Unfortunately, I can't see you. That was something again I wanted to add, like I did last time. But right, Dan, the bear is climbing the Frenchie climbing the tree. We moved Shane. We added sheep. I lost the bitch. She was standing there. I can't believe all the people I have in my house. Awesome. You're freaking right, Bill. Brunch with Bean is where it's at. No filter. Wear what you want. You guys can be like You can be dressed anyway or not dressed. I would never know because you know what I mean? You don't even have to get dressed. Grab your favorite beverage and munchies and or stop in on your way to work, on your way home from work, whatever. It's always a pleasure to see anybody walk through that door. I can't believe I got 10 people in my stream. For those of you just coming in, Katie Babe is my daughter, my second daughter. Well, how warm do you want it to be? 13 likes also. Awesome. Oh my God. Wow, 70 degrees. Lucky you. And good luck in your hunt when you do leave to go. And I thank you for stopping in. Oh, wait a minute. I hear you. Sorry, but I had to go up a little bit. I missed Dan's comment, so I try to be up on it. Thank God this stream isn't anything like Marlins and fucking tripwires, because I'd be like, let me scroll back and see what the heck's being said. Yeah, hubby takes. Well, actually, he doesn't have it today. It's in the dining room. Remember, Deej had a question as to where do you keep your gear when you're not using it? Keep in mind, I'm in my dining room, mind you. Okay. Two machines right there against the window. And the scoop in the corner over there. It's more crap because we do other shit besides metal detecting. Actually, it's the remnants of a roof rack that we haven't used because we got a different car, and he's like, it's one of those universal ones, and he is like, yeah, well, second is the best. Well, if we're gonna be like that, then I was the third. I was the third out of 6. Oh. Me and Auntie Missy were the middle kids. That's the thing, Bill. My husband's probably kicking himself because his is usually in the car. I took all the stuff out of the car because we had to lay the seats down. Oh, I gotta remind him because I'm sure he forgot already. We brought our generator that we bought when we got the house. I think it was 3 years after we got the house or something like that, 2 years after. Anyways, we got a generator, but haven't been able to use it in 3 fucking years because I don't know, something about he never drained the gas out of it, so it kind of like got gummed up or something, and then it wouldn't ever start after that. My husband's not really mechanically inclined. Like he's a maintenance man, but you know, like he doesn't know boilers, and he's non licensed electrician. You know what I mean? Like he can do everything else, just an HVAC. He can do the smaller things that you don't have to be certified to do. You know what I mean? He's not an idiot, but he also knows that, you know, shit like that needs, when it's not like an elbow joint or a freaking clog or yada yada yada. Let's sync tap, you know, switch out shit like that. He can do. when it comes to wiring and stuff like that. Time to call the professional. But he usually has the machine in the car, and he uses it on his lunch break, or if he has to kill time between doing something else, yada yada, he'll swing the machine. Ramen, that's the way to go. Now, how do you know? Do you is it by tone? Or do you know? Because I try to do my microwave in the dark shade, and usually when I do my cup of coffee water, tea water, I hit 2 for 2 minutes. There are times where I fuck up and hit the 5, and I'm like, and I gotta hit the clear button and try to do it again. Gas stabilizer, is that what it is? Yeah, so we dropped that off. He's supposed to be getting that this morning. I love you, I love you, I love you to the moon and back. I won't sing it. Thank you so much for coming in, babe. I love you so much and I miss you. Have a great day. Oops, let me scroll. I was scrolling up to make sure it was. We got to get a day, baby. We can hang out. I have the car, like, I don't know. Well, it depends on what my blood sugar level is when I have my finger pricked. Usually, it could be once a month. It could be once every 2 weeks. I love you, babe. To the moon and back. Come and see me anytime. Online if you can't in person. I think they call it, then you circulate it through the system and you go in. Yeah. And he's a freaking procrastinator. That's what kills me though. Cause I gotta have this thing looked at. Like, I don't know why, but it went from being outside to being inside in like the work area. And it's been like that for a couple of years now. Like now it's like being stored inside the house, but freaking hello. If we don't need it and we're not using it, we can't use it because it's not working, and put it outside and put it under a tarp or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, why is it in my house? Oh, there you go, Shane. Makes sense. That's awesome. Bye, baby. Again, I yell like she's walking out the fucking door down the driveway. Bye. She knows me. It makes my heart swell. Makes my eyes water. I hate fucking being an emotional bitch, but I is. It takes something that little, so simple. Yeah, we need to like hang out, baby. Ooh. You too, what, Dan? Makes your heart swell when your kids show that they love you. Is it me? Do I look Oriental today? Katie used to get that all the time. She used to have people ask her if she was Bosnian. Shit, we're fucking French. Well, I'm totally French. and Canadian French, whatever. Infinity and beyond, baby. Mwah. Go take your shower. Being emotional? Yeah. Sorry. Sometimes it really is a pain in the ass, you know? Like, I can't. I have no control when it comes to that. Anywho, 2 surprises in one stream. First my husband, and then my kid. I'm like, I'm fucking gonna play lottery or something today, because today might be that winning day. So cray. But again, my stream is real. There's no, you know what they say about live. You just gotta roll with it and just keep going, and the shoe must go on. Oh, I thought you were gone already. I love you so much. Run, scoot. I'm almost done anyways. We're approaching the 2-hour mark, and to me, that's a big deal. So I don't want anybody to not like me because all I do is talk shit. Don't know when to shut up. So I've been trying to cut it off at like 2 hours. And yeah, but when you can't control them and it happens, you know, like all the time, some people are like, Jesus Christ, that bitch is weeping again. And I ain't doing it for ratings, because I tell you right now, since I started doing my live streams, we've been stuck at where we're at. We get a couple of people that says, hey, you get a couple of new subscribers, and then we just can't get past where the fuck we are right now. But I'm like, I don't have that many real time friends, so fuck it. You know what I mean? We always look at. Oh, God. Freaking right, Bill. You know who I used to be a sucker for? I used to watch Little House on the Prairie when I was a teenager. And I bawled almost every episode. Why? Because fucking Michael Landon. To see Pa, this hardworking farm guy, trying to raise his kids in a shitty ass fucking Walnut Grove. You know, I don't know. Not a problem. Shane, you could pee in a cup for all I know. You know what I mean? I wouldn't see it or hear it. The Ingles. Damn right. Shut it, Katie. I'm not crying because I'm sad, babe. It's happy tears. I know that never made any sense, but it really is. You know what I mean? It's tears of love. Because you're what? You're, and I again, douche, 33, 34 at the most. And yet I, like, you're my baby. You'll always be my baby, like the song. Yeah, Bill. I love you. I love you. Hey, whatever works. Like I said, my husband, I got to get a shiwi with a hose or something, but I just can't. What's the concept of like this little rubber hook on thing? Like, how does that stay? So apparently, you're just kind of like holding it to yourself, right? But how are you going to do that while you're sitting in the front seat of a car or, like, talk about indecent exposure? Not only are you peeing in public, but now it looks like you're have your hands buried in yourself up to your elbow. So I had to devise something other than having to wear an adult diaper so that I can have the freedom that my husband has to be able to empty my bladder whenever the frickin' wind blows. Yeah, Tripwire did a vault thing this morning of the coins that we sent him, and he had technical difficulties and had no volume. But he showed our stickers. Trying to get, the name out there and have people come by, and I don't know. Yeah, you guys are over here speaking of going to the bathroom, and I'm 4 coffees into this fucking stream. You want to talk about having a stream? Holy shit. Dan, you've been racking up the coins in rings and stuff. Past couple of months have definitely been very prosperous for you. My. Well, beef. Oh, crap. Let me just turn this volume down because I don't know who it is, but it's a one from. You're still here. I'm not trying to get rid of you. Just want to turn my volume down. Yeah, I'm going to end my stream because we're like 2 minutes away from the 2 hour mark. Sorry, just trying to. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, try being on the beach, buddy. My husband can whiz into his coffee cup, or he stands right next to me and he goes, "Don't, whatever you do, don't move." I'm like, "What the hell?" And then his piss is splashing off my sneaker. No, not really, but that close. No, I gotta go sit on the high tide mark in the sand and kind of like be like a cat, kind of scoop out a little, push it away from me, and then kind of make it look like I'm gonna recline in the sand, and then nonchalantly somehow move my material down so that I can pee in the little bowl I just created. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming. I really, really appreciate it. T.G.I.FAFA, and hope to see all of you guys, or some of you, whoever, come back on Monday. We'll do it all again and discuss whatever happened during the weekend. So, with that, I want to say peace out. Keep in touch with yourselves. Love you, Katie, babe, forever and always. I guess I answered my phone because this is the second time. So I'm going to say goodbye to all of you. Thanks, Dan. Thanks, Teddy, Mama, Shane. Sorry. Vehicles. Katie. Thank you all. Cynthia. I love you all. Practical Ken. I'm sorry if I'm missing anybody. The Clarks. I know they're not here anymore, but they were. Thank you all so much. I love you all. Have a great weekend. Being out. Later, guys.